Good day, welcome to Talking Point. We're here once again to talk about Nigeria. But this time we're not talking about Nigeria. We're going to talk about the movie industry, entertainment industry, enough of politics, with all this fuel wahala and all this subsidy wahala. It's good to put our mind somewhere else where we can relax and forget about all our troubles. So with us today in the studio is somebody that is going to talk to us about the Rivers International Film Festival. And this festival is something worth witnessing. So I'm going to formally introduce him. He's Napoleon Koko. He's the Secretary, Nigeria Hotel Association, Rivers State, and is also the director of Tour Rivers. We're so happy to have you in the studio.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, viewers.
So, like I said, he is going to talk to us about Rivers International Film Festival. So, sir, what is RIF? Because I keep hearing RIF, and this is the second edition, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so please, we would like to know, I'm sure my viewers too are eager to know what RIF is all about.
RIF is an acronym for Rivers International Film Festival. It's actually a brainchild of a dynamic lady who felt that it was time to give back to society. Her name is Kate Ezigbo, and she and some few other persons came up with this initiative to highlight and showcase River State in a more positive view around the world. Being veterans of the movie and hospitality industry, she felt that enough of negative reports about River State, enough of we've been in the news for the bad reasons. It's time people know River State for who we really are, the treasure base of the nation, the hospitality base of the nation. And as you're well aware, most of the entertainment activities are actually Lagos-based now.
Yes.
And for one reason or the other, we here are bereft of these things. Even our talents are all in Lagos trying to make ends meet. So it's more of a give back to society. But International Film Festival is, as its name implies, a film festival.
Okay.
And it implies that all over the world, we're expecting participation. Movie producers, movies are sent, screened, and proper presentations are made. The best are awarded. Critics look at the various movies and give their say on each and every one of them. And then, more importantly, it's like opening up the socio-cultural image of River State. And it's going to translate into the economy, but it's more or less showcasing what River State is all about. Accommodating, hospitable, friendly. These are the things the festival actually intends to portray.
Okay. So you talked about receiving entries from all over the world.
Yes.
We're a global village. So I'm guessing that there's a platform where people can actually, or what's the mode of transmission?
As I speak to you today, we have over 1,626 entries.
Wow.
All over the world. Topping the chart is also the United States of America with about 200 plus entries now. Oh. So it's a global thing. And this second edition is so robust that we are carrying all the embassies along.
Okay.
We've had meetings with the different embassies where we expect entries to come in from, and they are all partnering with us to ensure that this edition is successful. So there's a platform, our platform, the www.riversinternationalfilmfestival.com, riffestivals.com is actually the platform where these entries are sent.
Okay, and it's going to scroll on the screen.
So we have, and over 26 countries as of today are participating in this event.
That's great.
So you could see the impact it's going to make in River State. We want to sell our culture. We want to tell the world who we are for the good reasons. And at the same time, we want to also reap the economic benefit of these movie producers, actors, and actresses coming into River State.
So I'd like to ask, it's a laudable project. Do you have any partnership with the state government?
Yes, actually, this is the second edition. Okay. And the first edition was last year. Whilst we were on the first edition, we also were opportune to be the ones that the River State Police used to launch the River Zero Crime Project.
I was part of it.
Yes, and you were, I'm sure you know.
I attended.
Yes, so we used our platform to also showcase the beauty of policing in River State. Yes. And we're actually partnering with the River State government through the Ministry of Culture and Tourism. Right. So we're partners. They were partners with us last year. They were able to give us guidelines on how we could ensure that we do it right.
Okay. So now you talked about the participation. Now we'd like to know, are you going to have it in River State, or like every other event like this, it's either Lagos or Abuja?
No.
So are you going to have it in River State? Are you also going to attach, is there a ticketing attached to it, or it's a free entry? How would people be part of it?
Okay, right now, I want to say this is a Rivers project.
Okay.
It's a Rivers project. It's not to showcase Nigeria per se. Yes, people coming out from other parts of the world are expected to see the beauty of Nigeria. Yeah. But then, this is a Rivers project. Okay. We want to showcase Rivers State. We want to tell the world what River State stands for. And so it will be an anathema for us. We are in River State and projecting in Lagos, so to say, it doesn't speak right. So we are doing it in River State. Okay. And everything is going to be happening live in River State. From River State to the world.
So Rivers to the world.
Rivers to the world.
So now the ticketing.
Yeah, it's actually for now, you have to register to participate. We are not putting any ticketing for now. No ticketing. You just log on to our website, www.rifestivals.com, and then you are good to go.
All right. So when I was introducing you, something struck me. The fact that you're secretary of the Nigeria Hotel Association in River State. So yes. I know it's not what we're talking about, but we're still talking about hospitality. So your experience, we would like you to share. How has that sector been?
Well, that sector, like every other sector in Nigeria, has experienced a downtime. But then there are people who are resilient in this business and they are still striving. Hospitality business is more of when there's a conducive atmosphere, people come into your state, and when they come into your state, definitely they use your facilities. It's only when there are negative reports, people tend to stay away from your state. Apart from these few political tensions, which I believe are being smoothed out, the truth is that River State is a state many people love to visit. And hospital people have always thrived on it. We've always partnered with the government to bring in certain programs. We always have in the MBA, we have the Medical Association, we have the Guild of Editors. We have so many national programs happening in River State. And because these things are happening in River State, definitely it impacts positively on the hospitality economy here. But nevertheless, there are lots and lots of things that have constrained us. We have the power issue, which we are all aware that it's been doubled or tripled, as so to speak. Yeah. So, and no matter which band they put you on, whether it's band A, band B, or band C, we know it's not a 24 hours thing. So you still have to fall back to alternative energy. Yes. And we all know that solar energy is not like in the advanced climate where it's as much as and cheap. But in Nigeria, it's a very expensive venture. Not only is it expensive, even the solar products are substandard. They don't even last how they are supposed to. So you see yourself, even using those alternative energies, you're still having issues and you have to rely on PHED for night, and they are not helping. We have the issue of fuel, which the subsidy is either removed or not removed, but we are paying the price, which has also impacted negatively on the hospitality industry. Then there are other things like taxes. But the good news is that we've been talking with the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, by extension, the River State government, and we have positive projections that all these taxes will be harmonized and the ease of doing business will be improved upon, and we hope to see that done and ensure that, but for now, we are struggling to break even.
Okay, so I would like to ask, you mentioned that everything is basically online for this Rivers International Film Festival. Now, youths in schools, there are schools, universities, and all that.
Yes.
How would you encourage them to be part of it?
Okay, first,
assuming they don't have this access to mobile phones or those kind of things, are there physical points where they can go to get registered? Now,
it will be funny to say the universities and the students don't have.
No, I'm saying some don't
have.
Some
but
don't
then
have.
yes, but then apart from our website,
yes,
we have our physical office at Transamadi.
Okay.
But actually, we intend that this project goes through the site. Even if the person doesn't have a mobile phone, they could go to a cyber cafe, log on, and send whatever he's sending. And this project is not just movies and movies and movies.
Okay.
We have a whole lot of activities mapped out, which covers all areas. In fact, why we were even incorporated to spearhead the rock project last year was because our activities and our programs were in tandem with what the past commissioner was looking at.
Okay.
Now look at what we have for this year. We have Rivers Film Project. The Rivers Film Project is actually a project where films produced in River State are showcased, promoted, so that investors can see these films as it's happening in Lagos. People can see that River State has the capacity to produce films, quality films, and showcase them to the world. So we are using this platform to project that. We're also having the free movie screening. So that's where all the countries are sending in their movies. So experts from the academia, experts from Nollywood, experts from the Actors Guild, and in fact all the guilds are sitting down and they are screening. So it's also a good thing for the industry because there is a critic actually looking at your film, and it's going to help you. So anything they tell you, even when your film is not chosen, you will know why, and so you could always improve upon it. We also have the Reef Empowers. Now, the Reef Empowers is a program where most of these people in this industry are actually trained. Now, this year we are partnering with Canon. Canon is actually the biggest photographing industry in the world, and we are partnering with them this year to help our cinematographers in areas of color grading, filmmaking, branding, even videography. So this year, I'm sure your studio too will need this kind of training.
Yes,
and so you are expected to be part of it. So this time, Canon is coming, and so Canon, we all know Canon is the best in the world, and so if they are coming to train you on how to use their cameras, on how to use their videos and all that, you will definitely get the best.
Let me ask one question. Will they give us free camera?
Well, it might also be part of the project. Most times when these international companies come and they see the way things go and the enthusiasm that is shown towards the project, They may just give it as a gift. Yes. They might just say, okay, for this empires, those who come out best are going to get this. Okay. So it's not ruled out. Okay. We on our own will also encourage that. Most of those who at a later time might partner or sponsor might also, as part of their giveaway, look at these things. Yes. Because last year when we did it, there were other things that we gave to enhance. You know, most times when you train somebody and he doesn't have a tool to enhance the business, it goes back. Yes. So this time we are going to try as much as possible.
If they are going to be part of it, I guess they should have one or two or just a couple of them that they will give to participants. It also for people to want to be part of the next edition, and for those who didn't get it, they will know about Canon products.
Yeah, we'll try on it, but you know, even bringing Canon
is a big deal.
Even bringing Canon to do the training in Nigeria, it's quite a big deal. Yes. And I think the knowledge is invaluable, and we are more interested in the knowledge first.
Yes.
Getting Canon products, you could get them in Nigeria, but if that knowledge, if you know how to use a product and use it very well, getting the product will just be a walkover. But then your suggestion is carried, and we'll see how we could try to put it into our project. We also have the pitch your project. Now, multi-choice is on that one with us.
Wow.
You see, we are getting the right people to help to push the right narrative.
Yes.
All these things have been there. The truth of the matter, they were restricted to Lagos.
Yes.
Lagos, it just looks like Lagos is London. No. It just needs somebody to push rivers to be on the map. And these people are ready to come to give us what we want. I can tell you, when we had meetings with the different embassies in Abuja, they were just surprised. You guys have this kind of initiative. It's beautiful. And they had to talk to their countries, and that's why you could see that even now, the Americans are topping the list of those who have submitted entries, not in Lagos, in River State.
Yeah.
So we've been able to, even at this preliminary stage, break that jinx, to let them know that it's not only in Lagos or in any other part of Nigeria that these things can happen and happen well. In fact, River State is the treasure base now,
of course.
Is the home of hospitality. And so we should be the ones that are showcasing these things. And we are ready. We're breaking the jinx, we are coming, and we're not backing down.
That's great. Then
I'm not through. And then we have also the skills acquisition.
Okay.
You see, it's a total package. We're not just looking at movies. We're also looking at what do we use in empowering the youth in River State. It's not only a government thing.
Of course.
Government will try. I know everybody's waiting for 10,000 people to be employed in the civil service.
Yes.
But then, to me, in as much as we need employment, it doesn't even make those people very productive. If they have industries, they can build skills, and on their own give to society. Why am I going to be pushing files when I can I can use the God-given talent and do something even much more meaningful, productive for myself, and even can put something on the table for River State. So I think what we are going to be doing more is giving them skills. These skills cut across. Apart from the film, we're also going into hospitality.
Okay.
We're going to be training them on hospitality. We're going to be training them on catering, baking, confectionaries, all those things we're training. Last year, we had Indomie supporters, and this year Indomie is with us. So you can see that we are harnessing the potential of the critical industries to partner with us to ensure that this project is not only successful, but Rivers benefits from it. It's not a white elephant project where you just hear it. Okay, they're interviewed, they don't come as they come before. You know, we want the impact to be felt. And then finally, they say health is wealth. You know, a few weeks ago, I was privileged to be in the court where one of my classmates lost his brother.
Okay, that's slumped.
It has slumped. And while the judge wanted to give the ruling, she made a very pathetic statement. She said, in their place, the elder does not bury the younger. And she now presiding over a younger colleague was wrong. If it was left for her, she would have ruled not to release the body. but it will be pathetic if she does that. Now, it's not only in the legal profession, it cuts across. What makes most people slum is many people don't even know their health status. Many people just work to put food on the table, so they are stressed. You know, they go through a whole journey of stress. Now we are bringing the health thing to their table.
Okay.
So this time, we did it last year, but we did it in collaboration with the River State Police, the Nigerian Police, the River State Command, and this time we are doing it on our own. We are bringing teams of surgeons, medical practitioners in different fields. And the good thing last year, we were able to talk to the World Health Organization. We were able to talk to UNESCO last year. And this year, they're also partnering with us, virologists. And we ensure that those in the industry, particularly, and those outside the industry, it's not fair. Every time a veteran is sick, everybody is doing either a GoFundMe or a handout.
Yeah.
That's the terminal stage. Even after they do all this, the person passes on.
Yes.
Why not at the beginning we start looking at our health and begin to start do something positive concerning our health? Then, of course, it creates the awareness. Now we are bringing it free of charge. Last year, we had more than 120-something surgeries done, from fibroid to, in fact, different surgeries. Wow. Hernia was like water. We were able to bring one of the best surgeons in Nigeria to come to an elderly man. He came, only him could perform almost 30 surgeries in a day. I was like, this man, you know, and we are still partnering with them. By extension, we are still partnering with Nigerian Police because we are the ambassadors. And so we are still partnering with them because they are also part of the society.
Yes.
And we want to give back to the society health-wise to ensure that everybody in society, as you're watching a good movie, we don't want you to slum while watching it.
Of course.
We want you to be healthy.
And even our actors, we don't want to lose.
We know it will look funny now when the man is acting and he just fall there. I think it's a joke. The man has passed on. They say, "Wait to let us cut." So, but these are the things we intend to do, and the other things we are actually improving upon.
Okay. So my last question is, most of us, like me, we have that urge to write.
Yes.
So I've written a novel, is on Amazon.
All right.
The Invisible Remote Control. But
wow.
I have this issue, like you've just said, Lagos, Lagos, Lagos.
Yes.
So some of us now with this information, we're happy because it is now coming back home. So I am not in the industry, but I have the passion to write. And I've written a novel, is on Amazon.
Okay.
How do I remove the characters from the pages of that novel to the screen? Do you have something like that for people in my category?
Of course. After all, filmmaking most times has to do with written works first.
Yes.
Scripts are taken from somewhere.
Yeah.
You've written a book. Now the book has to go through a review. If it's something that could be used on the screen. Okay. Now, scriptwriters will look at it, break it down. It's not necessarily the characters. Any other character can be put. The most important thing is the narrative is not lost. What the storyline is talking about is not lost. That's what you intend to portray. While you wrote that book, you had something at the back of your mind. Of course. There is something you wanted to portray. Yeah. There's a storyline. And that's what you want to project.
Yes.
You know, it's just like, let me give you an example, The Godfather. The Godfather is a novel that somebody wrote. And it was adapted for screen.
Okay.
You understand me? Most times, these screen works are actually things. Even this James Bond 007 were all written works that were adapted for screen. Okay. Yes, there are the minor changes that will be made to make it adaptable. But then, the storyline, it's actually the same. Okay. Now, the good news is this Rivers International Film Festival, most of the entries are documentaries.
Okay.
Now, documentaries are actually written works. Most of the people bringing their works actually are projecting their areas. Somebody sent his work, He's projecting the musical advancement of his locality. That's his film. He's not shouting, he's not kicking buckets, he's not doing anything. He's only taking you through the journey of how this thing started and how it has ensured positivity to his community.
Okay.
So it's adaptable.
Okay. So those of us out there who have written one book, novel or the other, this is your opportunity. Lagos is now here.
Definitely.
So
more than Lagos is
you
now
can
here.
the information you see on the screen, you can send in your work, you can contact Rivers International Film Festival with any question, your work, written or documentary, and maybe you could be one of those lucky winners. So
Definitely.
Thank you so much, Mr. Koko, for being in the studio.
Thank you very much.
You're really doing a great job.
Wow.
I was a guest last year, and
thank you.
I saw everything. I enjoyed it, and we're looking forward to.
I didn't give you our
venue, yes.
team, our team this year and our mission right now.
And the time.
Yes, and the team this year is the shift.
Okay.
You see where I was emphatic. Is the shift.
Okay.
We want to change people's mindset from the norm, from what they used to know. Come and try this one.
Yeah.
You know, the Bible, when somebody say, can any good thing come out of Nazareth?
Yes.
They say, come and see. So it's actually a come and see arrangement.
Okay.
And our mission this time is to educate the next generation of filmmakers.
Okay.
That's our mission. So in everything we're going to do, the filmmakers are going to be educated. The next generation. That's when you talked about those in the university. There are people in the university studying different aspects of filmmaking.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is more like a practical example of what they should learn to improve upon them. The date for this event is actually from the 24th
of when?
Of October, 27th of October,
okay.
2024. And the official hospitality partner for this year is Portland Resorts.
Okay.
And now Portland Resorts is a one-stop venue for everything. We were having a 700 person hall there, and with a massive screen, and they're having a 50-seater cinema. So it's a one-stop resort where all these things could be highlighted.
So for those of us watching from outside Port Harcourt, where is Portland Hotel?
Portland Hotel is actually at, let's say from Artillery, immediately coming from Artillery, you will see the direction. But for those who are actually coming to River State, we are going to display the address of Portland Hotel and how to access it from different points,
okay.
From the airport, if you're coming from another state. We're going to display all that on our website, right. So that they could...
and for some of us that don't move around too much in River State,
yes.
Artillery, is it the first or the second?
The second Artillery.
Second Artillery.
Yes. Okay. So, but you get all I'm sure this is not going to be the last time we're going to be in this studio.
No.
And we're going to be updating as we continue. If there are new changes, if there are new partners who are going to be in this program, we're also going to spotlight them, so that everybody knows who is coming. And this edition, we're bringing in a lot of celebrities.
Wow.
There are going to be lots of side attractions. So it's not just about, not everybody loves going to watch movies. No, there'll be a lot of things.
Last year, there was this comedian that came up stage, and people just kept, they couldn't stop laughing.
Yes.
He won something, then you just hear pop.
Yes.
So, I don't know his name.
This time we're even advancing beyond that. We're even advancing beyond that. And that is why we are partnering with the critical sector. Okay. This time, it's hospitality and entertainment.
Even the dance, the cultural troupe.
Everything, even the cultural dance. Yeah. We're even bringing the Rivers cuisine. What Rivers State is known for.
I will not miss this.
You just definitely would not miss it. But in all, what we are trying to showcase is River State.
Yes.
The sights and sounds of River State. We want to tell the world River State is beautiful. We want to tell the world River State is hospitable. We want to tell the world that the good things are actually coming from River State. And this is just one of them.
After we have Oluwabona, we have Timaya, We have
there are so many. There are so many.
There are so many veterans
so many
upcoming.
In fact, you know, the Lagos people, we are fortunate to shift them there, but this time we're taking it by force. We're bringing them back.
That's great. So nice having you in the studio once again.
Thank you very much.
I'm Gloria Harry, and we've been talking with Mr. Napoleon Koko, the director of the Rivers International Film Festival.
Tall Rivers.
So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.